Sarah says, I'm baking a cake. Sarah says that she is baking a cake. If we consider these two sentences, we might notice that both of them convey the same message, but there is a difference if we look closely. In the first sentence, I am conveying the activities of Sarah in her own words without changing it. While in the second sentence, I am using my own words to convey the activities of the speaker, Sarah, to the audience, to you all. So, in the first sentence, I use direct speech, and in the second sentence, I use the indirect speech. Exactly, you are guessing correctly. Today, I'm going to make you learn direct and indirect speech, and they are also known as narrations. When you must know that there are some major rules to change these speeches from direct to indirect. We need to consider the tense, the pronoun, words that describe time, place, distance, types of sentences, etc. So let's have a glance at the following rules. But before going towards rules, you must know what a direct speech and what an indirect speech is. Direct speech is basically actually the words that are quoted. They are enclosed in inverted commas, and the exact words of the speaker, as I told you, that they are enclosed in inverted commas. And indirect speech is the actual words of the speaker but are in transformed form. Okay, is it clear? You know, my young learners, that direct speech and indirect speech, or the narration, it's the most demanding topic of the grammar. Narration is an act of reporting the words of the speaker. And you can narrate your sentences, you can tell or you can narrate in two different ways with the direct speech and indirect speech. You must know that direct speech is the actual word of the speaker and they are quoted as it is. They are the exact words of the speaker and are enclosed in inverted commas. While indirect speech, they are the actual words of the speaker but are transformed. To know how to transform, to know how to change direct into indirect speech, the things you must know, the things you must consider are: you must know what a subject is. Subject is a doer. Doer can be a noun and a pronoun. What an object is. You know that object is a receiver of an action, and it can be a noun or a pronoun. Then you must know that what a first person is, first person pronoun is, what a second person pronoun is, what a third person pronouns is. And you must know you have a grip over tenses. If you really want to get good grades, if you really want to change correctly direct into indirect speech, you must be confused about first person, second person or third person pronoun. कि फर्स्ट पर्सन क्या होता है, सेकेंड पर्सन क्या होता है, थर्ड पर्सन क्या होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम here giving you a slide. I'm giving you an example that Sarah said to Ali, Alina is a good girl. So here, who is the speaker? Sarah is the speaker. She is the teller. She is the speaker. So she is the first person pronoun. And the person who is listener, so he is Ali. So here Ali is the second person pronoun. And about whom Sarah is telling is Alina. As she is not present here, she is somewhere else. So she is the third person pronoun here. Okay, I hope that it must be clear to you now कि ये फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकंड पर्सन और थर्ड पर्सन क्या होता है. फर्स्ट पर्सन हमारे स्पीकर होता है, जो बोल रहा होता है, जो सुन रहा होता है, उस वक्त वो सेकंड पर्सन कंसिडर हो जाएगा, और जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है वो हमारे पास थर्ड पर्सन हो जाएगा. In this slide, I am giving you rules to know. You must know these rules and you have to abide by them. There are two parts of the sentence in a direct speech. The one inside enclosed in the inverted commas, and it is called reported speech of the direct speech. The other outside the inverted commas is reporting speech. Okay? So, the very first word inside the inverted commas must be capital. You have to end the sentence according to the sentence kind. For example, if the sentence inside or if the sentence enclosed in the inverted commas, if it is interrogative, so you have to put question mark. If it is a simple statement, you have to put a full stop. So I hope that it is clear to you now. For example, she said to me, comma, inverted commas, the very first word is capital. I am writing a letter, sentence is completed, so inverted commas are put and full stop is written. So this is the first thing you have to learn. So you have learned what is reporting speech and what is reported speech inside the direct speech, inside the direct narration. Then second, here I am giving you an example. She says to me, I am writing a letter. So she says to me is your reporting speech and I am writing a letter is your reported speech. So if you will have first person pronoun, for example, I, me, my, we, us, our in the reported speech, then it will be changed to the subject of the reporting speech. For example, she says to me that I हमारे पास यहाँ पे है, so I will be changed with the subject of the reporting speech. तो मैं I की जगह she लगा दूंगी. She says to me that she is writing a letter. The third thing you have to keep in mind, if you will have second person pronoun in the reported speech, for example, you, your, yours, then it will be transformed with the object of the reporting speech. For example, she says to me, you are writing a letter. So she says to me that, commas, inverted commas को हटा के, we are writing here that. So she says to me that, you हमने रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच के ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ करेंगे, वहाँ पे मी है, बट व्हाट इज द सब्जेक्टिव फॉर्म ऑफ मी? इट इज आई. वाई हम सब्जेक्टिव फॉर्म लगा रहे हैं? कॉज हेयर यू इज द सब्जेक्टिव फॉर्म ऑफ यू. So that I am writing a letter. Another rule that you have to keep in mind is that if you will find any third person pronoun in the reported speech, so it will not be changed with any of the subject or object of the reporting speech. Clear hai? So the first person of the reported speech will be transformed with the subject of the reporting speech. Second person will be with the object of the reporting speech, while third person will not be changed with anything in the रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच. सो आप देख रहे हैं कि मैंने यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट का एस निकाला, ऑब्जेक्ट का ओ निकाला एंड नॉट का एन. इससे क्या बना? सन. अपने लिए हिंट छोड़ दे कि हमारे पास ये सन होगा. हम फर्स्ट पर्सन को सब्जेक्ट के साथ चेंज करेंगे, सेकंड पर्सन को ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ, और थर्ड पर्सन चेंज नहीं होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, शी सेज टू मी ही इज राइटिंग अ लेटर टू मी. सो शी सेज टू मी दैट ही इज द थर्ड पर्सन प्रोनाउन. सो मैंने ही लगाया, मैंने ही को चेंज नहीं किया. दैट ही इज राइटिंग अ लेटर टू हर. अब देखें वहाँ पे मी था. And you know that me, I, my will be changed with the subject of the reporting speech. Subject में हमारे पास she है. So the objective form of she is her. So I wrote here her. हमारे पास sentence indirect speech क्या हो जाएगा? She says to me that he is writing a letter to her. So आज के एपिसोड में आपने ये देखा कि हम लोग जब डायरेक्ट स्पीच से इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच की तरफ जाते हैं तो हम लोग प्रोनाउंस को कैसे चेंज करेंगे. इफ़ यू विल हैव आई इन द रिपोर्टेड स्पीच, दैट इट विल बी ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड, इट विल बी चेंज्ड विद द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच. इफ़ यू विल हैव यू, देन in the reported speech it will be changed with the reporting speech's object. he, she, it will not be changed with anything, with any subject or object of the reporting speech. So it was all about the rule for today only. Inshallah, in next episode I'll make you to learn rules related to tenses. अगले एपिसोड तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़.